Do you ever catch yourself going through the motions with someone you love? Not really listening when they're talking, scrolling through your phone while they're in the room, giving half answers because your mind is somewhere else. And somewhere underneath, you feel guilty about it. You know you should be more present. You know this person matters to you. But you also tell yourself, there will be time later, tomorrow, next week, when things slow down. But what if later isn't what you think it is? What if the person you're taking for granted is already changing? Ichigo Ichie, one time, one meeting. It's a Japanese phrase that comes from the tea ceremony tradition. And the origin of this teaching is unexpected. In a traditional tea ceremony, every single movement is intentional. Every gesture has been practiced thousands of times. The way you hold the bowl, the way you turn it, the way you bow. It's the same ritual, performed the exact same way, over and over and over. And yet, centuries ago, a tea master named Sen no Rikyu taught his students something profound. He told them to approach each gathering as if it would never happen again in exactly this way. Not because the ritual would change. The movements would be identical. The tea would be prepared the same way. The room would look the same. But the gathering itself would be unrepeatable. Because even with all that precision, even with the same movements, the same tea, the same room, nothing would actually be the same. The season would have shifted slightly. The light would fall differently through the windows. The flowers in the alcove would be different. And the people would have changed. This is what Ichigo Ichie really teaches. It's not just that moments don't repeat. It's that change is happening constantly, so subtly that we don't notice it until it's already happened. Think about the person you see every single day. The same morning routine, the same goodbye, the same conversation over dinner. It feels identical, doesn't it? Like you've done this 1,000 times before. But you haven't. Because the person sitting across from you this morning is not quite the same person who sat there yesterday. They've had new thoughts you'll never know about. They've carried worries that shifted something in them. Their body has changed in ways too small to see. Cells have died. New ones have formed. Experiences have accumulated. And you've changed too. The way you listen to them is different than it was last year. The patience you have, or don't have, has shifted. The version of you sitting here right now will never exist again. This is the truth we miss when we think we have endless tomorrows. We think, I'll be present next time. I'll listen better tomorrow. We'll have this conversation again. But we won't. Not really. Because by tomorrow, both of you will be different people. Have you ever looked at someone you've known for years and suddenly noticed something you'd never seen before? Your child standing there, and you suddenly notice they seem taller. When did that happen? Gray hair on someone you love that wasn't there before. Or was it? A line on their face you don't remember. The way they laugh sounds different somehow. And you realize, when did that happen? When did they change? The answer is, they were changing all along. Every single day. Every single conversation. But you were looking at them like they were a fixed thing. Like the morning routine would always be there. Like you'd memorized them and didn't need to pay attention anymore. Ichigo Ichie asks us to see differently. To recognize that even in the most familiar moments, even with the person you've known your entire life, you are meeting them for the first time. Because this version of them, in this version of your shared life, has never existed before and will never exist again. So maybe, instead of waiting for the perfect moment to finally be present, instead of saving your full attention for something that feels more important, you could choose this one, this unremarkable morning, this ordinary conversation, this person you think you already know. Because routine doesn't mean sameness. Familiarity doesn't mean nothing's changing. And the fact that you'll see them again tomorrow doesn't mean this moment will ever come back. One day you'll look back and you'll wish you had paid more attention. You'll wish you had really looked at them, really listened, really been there. Not because they'll be gone, but because they'll be different. And you'll realize you missed the version of them that existed right here. Before this moment slips into memory, before it becomes just another day you can't quite remember, take one breath with me. Look at the people in your life. Really look at them. Notice the details, the way the light catches their face, the sound of their voice right now, in this exact moment. Because this version of them, in this version of your life together, will never be exactly like this again. And that's not sad. That's what makes right now irreplaceable. Ichigo Ichie. One time, one meeting. Thank you for being here for this one.